Did you know that a crazy number of software projects end up totally tanking? We're talking 9 out of 10 projects failing. Why is it so hard to build good software? A lot of times it comes down to planning. But what if I told you there's a secret sauce, a proven framework that can take your project from doomed to fail to smooth sailing? Stick around, because in the next few minutes we're going to break down the software development lifecycle, or SDLC for short. Let's get into it. I bet you didn't know how crucial planning is in software development. Alright, first up, we got to talk about planning. Define your project's scope, set clear goals, and identify needed resources. Think of it like building a house. You need a blueprint first. Figure out what you're building and why. Ask the tough questions. What problem are you solving? Who are your users? Plan well for a smoother process. So you've got your plan in place, you know what you're building and why. Now it's time to dig into what your software needs to do. Gather requirements to figure out exactly what users need. Talk to stakeholders, conduct surveys, and do your research. Be thorough with detailed documentation. The more specific you are, the less room for misunderstanding. We've got a plan, we know what the users need. Now it's time to start designing the actual software. Think of this as the architectural drawings, the blueprints that will guide the development process. In this phase, you're making decisions about the system architecture, figuring out how all the different components of your software will work together. You're also focusing on the user experience, thinking about how users will interact with the software, how to make it intuitive and easy to use. It's about finding that sweet spot where functionality meets aesthetics. Alright, things are about to get real. This is the stage where all those plans, those requirements, those designs, they start to come to life. This is the development phase where the actual coding happens. This is where your team of skilled developers will take the reins, translating those design documents into a functional piece of software. They'll be choosing programming languages, frameworks, and tools to build out the features and functionality that were defined in the earlier stages. It's incredibly rewarding to see your vision start to take shape in the digital world. Okay, so you've got a working piece of software, but before you unleash it, make sure it works. This is where testing comes in. It's a systematic process of finding and fixing bugs. This involves unit, integration, and system testing. The goal is to simulate real-world usage and ensure it can handle anything. Alright, you've planned, designed, developed, and tested your software. Now it's time to share your masterpiece with the world. This is the deployment phase, where you actually release your software to the users. This can involve things like setting up servers, configuring databases, and making sure everything is running smoothly. You might be releasing your software to a web server, an app store, or directly to users' devices. The key here is to have a solid deployment plan in place. Congrats, you've officially launched your software, but the journey doesn't end there. Keep it healthy, happy, and up to date. Fix bugs, release updates, and add new features. Listen to users, adapt, and improve. So, there you have it, the software development lifecycle. We've gone through a lot today, from planning and design to testing and maintenance. Now you've got the blueprint for building awesome software. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss out on future deep dives into the world of tech. Until then, keep coding, keep creating, and I'll catch you in the next one.